Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to HearthCraft Season 2. This is episode 3 and yeah, I'm recording this one right after the last episode because I still do want to work on those two little projects that I mentioned in the last episode, and I will work on them today and I will finish them today, and that is pranks. Two little pranks. I've got pranks for I got two ideas for pranks. One of them is mostly built already. It's just doing some final preparations, final setups. And the other one is actually a really small one, but I think it's going to be a pretty fun one. And you might have been wondering why I have a slime ball in my inventory. Well, that's because that's part of the prank, and I kept it there to remind myself. So, let's head over to the first prank, and for that, we need to go to the Nether. It's very far away. The prank is very, very far away, and we gotta go through Newt's portal. And here we are. This is Newt's base. He's done a lot of work. I'm not going to open that out because there's roaming chickens. But yeah, he's done a ton of work on his base. I guess that's going to be something at some point. This base actually looks insane. I think Newt's been playing more than anyone else on the server currently. And you can kind of tell it's quite a crazy looking base. It's got wheels and everything, and there's a whole building over there. That's the bookshop, which is pretty crazy. Gentry and unnamed. Sad to be that. I was going to say guy, but it's a dog. So if we head this way, there's actually more than just the bookshop. There's a whole bunch of floors. There's, you know, the office is up there. Actually, I think this is the office. That's the roof, I think. There's a food shop, which is just below us, and there's the books, Newt's books, and then there's another office. So if we head down, there should be the food shop. Yep, Phil's fantastic food shop. Food. You can buy a whole bunch of food here. Diamonds, apples for 16. Nice. Wait, no. Apples, diamonds for 6. Anyway, there's a bookshop. There's a whole bunch of useful books, and I bought a lot of them recently. Not recently, a few days ago. And this is the office, and this is also the entrance and exit. So if we head this way, there's a big door here, and this is the thing that I was digging out for so long in the first episode. So yeah, it's a I built a parkour course and a little archery course. Yeah, it's for Guggle. Cheating is stinky, because if he cheats, he's stinky. So the good thing is Guggle is not on the server right now, so that means we can actually pull this prank on him now. There's a bow in here. Once he makes the parkour, there's a bow in here with some arrows in it, and he can try to shoot that. If he runs out of arrows, well, that's unlucky for him, isn't it? Because I don't know. Just try not to, okay, Guggle? Try not to run out of arrows. But anyway, once he shoots all of those, this door will open, we'll break on through, and then on the back of the sign will be some coordinates. And by coordinates, I mean just a sentence. Saying something like, it's under your enchantment table. Oh, I've done this wrong. Let's move it all up. There we go. It's under your enchantment table, Lamau Classic. Now, you might remember from the first episode, this is very reminiscent of the sign that I found from Guggle, where it was, you know, it's under your chest, Lamau Classic. And that's because I'm going to pull the same prank. I'm going to hide his... let's break these, because we don't want him to be cheating and just walking up there. This is all lit up, by the way. No mob should spawn in. It should be fine. I've tested this quite often. Should be good. But yeah. Hopefully the, you know, redstone behind that does actually work and the door does actually open. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to hide his items right underneath his enchantment table. And he's going to have to go through all of that, the parkour and the archery thing to do it, to get it back. So I'm going to get the coordinates of this. Let's do this. Minus 53. Oh, I'm not typing. Minus 53, 64, minus 852. We'll copy those, and then we will write them on in a book. We'll write them in a book. I think actually I already have those coordinates, which are in a book somewhere. Let's go and find it. So we're here back at the base, and if I look at my ender chest, I should have a whole bunch of things here. So the armor stand is going to come into use soon with the head. And I have these two things. One is a book that is signed by Yokarter, which if you saw Yokarter's video, you would know that I got him to sign this book, and I'll show you what I'm doing with that soon. But this book, I've not signed it yet because revenge. Minus 53, 64, minus 852. Minus 53, 64, minus 852. That is the coordinates. That is where he needs to go. And yeah, okay, no, not the Captain Sparkle song. Anyway, yes. I'm gonna put this in Guggle's chest, pretty much. So, I need to take a lot of chests because he has a lot of items. And let's craft one more, because I think 6 is how much he has. So, actually, I actually need you more than that. I need a lot. Yeah, I need a lot of chests, I think. Let's just make 12, I guess. That should be fine. Get a few more planks as well, why not? Now we need to head over to Guggle's base. So if you saw the first episode, that's a lot of chests. You would know that Guggle took all of my items and put them in a chest underneath my existing chests. This is going to take a lot of work. So my plan is to put a chest under all of these chests. There's already a hole here, that's nice. And yeah, oh, I need to cover that up there. Okay, I will light it up as well. Just so no mobs spawn down here, I will put a chest down here. And okay, so my hope is that he thinks I've done the same thing, because this book is gonna be, you know, in one of these chests. He'll look in, he'll see the book, he'll read it, he'll see revenge, and he'll think it's the same prank, because it is the same prank, it's just moving the items. So my hope is he digs down under the chests and sees there's another chest, and in here will be this book, which is actually a Rick roll. Smile. So I'm hoping this gets him. And if not, I'm hoping that one day he will just dig under here and see this, and see that there's a book, and just get rickrolled anyway, and think it's by Yokarter, which it actually is not. But yeah, that's the hope. So I'm going to cover this back up again. Yeah, just like that. Hopefully he digs down and sees there. And now we need to actually move all of his items under his enchantment table. So this is quite a bit of work because he has a lot of items and a lot of chests, so this might take a while. And I think I took some cobble as well. I don't think I had that on me. So the final thing to do is to block this hole up. And yes, I'm stunned with my face on it, so he knows who did this. He knows who got him back. And wow, that grass grew back instantly. But anyway, let's put this book and quill in that chest. Should do. All of these are empty. And yeah, he'll pick this up, read it, revenge, go to those coordinates, do the parkour, and then haha, it's under your enchantment table. But the real hope is that he digs down, opens this chest, thinks he found his items, and then gets rickrolled. That's the real hope. So yeah, that's the prank on Guggle. Done. Take that, Guggle. Instead of just following signs, I made you do a parkour course. That's actually kind of difficult, and a archery test. Yeah. Anyway, on to the next prank. So explosion? That wasn't me? That didn't sound good. But I may have just recorded a whole, like, 5-minute clip of interacting with PigCart and Newt in interesting ways. And I don't think I was actually recording all that time. So I also explained the prank. So I'll explain it again, just in case I didn't record. So the prank is, this is the hole that hello, that Mike falls down to enter his mine. So I'm gonna replace this bottom block.
It's safe to come down there.
I'm gonna use a tripwire hook to replace this block. Use a piston to pull it out. He falls into lava, and then under the lava will be water, so he doesn't actually die in the lava.
Under the water?
Pretty much.
Oh, put lava, but put water underneath the lava, so he falls through. And he does go in the lava, but then he goes in the water.
PigCart's got it all figured out.
Nice, nice. I like it. I like it.
So yeah, I
PigCart
just
approved.
need to figure out the timing
Like a stamp on screen.
of the tripwire and the and when the hole opens.
Approved.
It's gonna be a lot of work. I gotta start working on it.
Rocks.
Okay, and I actually believe that is done. It took about, I don't know, maybe 20-25 minutes. But I think it is done. I will test it out just in case it is not done. I just want to make sure I'm not holding anything too useless. I'll get rid of that 1 arrow that I don't need. But yeah, if we do drop down, hopefully he doesn't, you know, look down and see that string. It's kind of hard to see if you're not looking for it, but let's drop down. Ah, okay, that didn't work too well. You fall way too fast. And if you break that, then you break the redstone. So I need to dig around this. Yeah. So that didn't work too well. I wonder why that is. I need to look into that. So, I mean, it's pretty simple redstone. It's just a big trail. You know, that activates the redstone torch, which depowers that piston, sticky piston I should say, retracts the block, and yeah, lets you fall down. The trail leads up here, leads all the way up, the repeater's going this way, and at the very top is actually a signal extender, an extender right here. So, if I stand on this, it opens, and then it stays open for plenty of time. Plenty of time for you to actually fall. I mean, as you saw, I did actually fall through the lava. The problem is he falls way too fast, so I need to somehow make him fall slower. So I had two ideas to slow Mike down. One would be a cobweb, but I think one, that would be too long of a slowdown. I would need to use an insane pulse extender. And two, I don't think I can craft cobwebs. I may be wrong with that. I don't know. So instead I decided a honey block, right? Problem is, I mean, it was kind enough to let me harvest some of the honey around this little bee area he has. But I need 4 bottles of honey for 1 honey block. And there's only 4 hives around. One of them didn't have honey in them, so I need to kind of wait for these bees to pollinate and give me 1 more honey. Go bee, go to your hive. No, don't turn around. Oh, go on, go put it in the hive or the nest, whichever one you want. Preferably the hive, because that's got a campfire underneath and I don't want to get you angry at me. But yeah, I will only have enough for 1 honey block, so hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that's fine if I just put it on the wall. You'll slide down the honey block, kind of, realize it's lava, and yeah, that's the plan. I hope this works. It probably won't. And I guess that's the prank done. I will test it, and hope the timing is right. Let's just hope. I fall down. Okay, well, I did see the lava, but that wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know what just happened then. I don't know why it activated twice. I don't know why it closed so fast. Did I break the redstone somehow? Let's try it again. Okay, the honey block doesn't slow you down at all unless you're pressing against it, it looks like. Also, I don't know why it's activating twice. That's really weird. It shouldn't be doing that. Here we go. Okay, this time I'm gonna hold left into the honey block and hope that works. That didn't slow me down at all. Well, I mean, at least I, you know, trap him in a hole with some lava above him. I guess that's a thing. Maybe I just be annoying and break these and place blocks there. I don't know. Maybe this is the prank. Just a sign saying Lamau got him with lava above. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe I put obsidian around here, so the only problem with that is if he doesn't have a diamond pickaxe on him, he can't get out. So I don't want to trap him and make him die. But I would like to trap him in here just so it takes a long time to break. But what if he doesn't have a diamond pickaxe on him? that could be a problem. I guess it's just cobblestone then, or I don't know. If there was a block that Mike hated, I would surround it in that. Like, I don't know, if he hated diorite, I'd put diorite all around. I know, it's kind of a failed prank. It didn't go too well. I guess we'll have to think of another one to get Mike in the future. And yeah, for now, it'll have to do. Hopefully the very slight panic, yeah, the very slight panic of just seeing lava and landing in lava and then water and having, you know, being trapped with lava above you is enough to make him panic a little bit. And I don't know, hopefully the prank is somewhat of a success, but I don't think it will be. I think this has been a big failure of a prank, which is very, very unfortunate, but at least the Guggle one is good. If you do want to see the reactions to these pranks, by the way, you will indeed have to check out their respective channels, Yokarter and Guggle, and I'm gonna just put some banners around here because I have plenty of them and I don't want them. Where did that banner just go? That one just disappeared. Oh, it's there. Why can't it stack? I don't know. Let's place it on the honey block. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, well, I suppose I shouldn't just be doing pranks in today's episode, right? I should also work on some other projects. That's what I've been doing. I'm in the nether for a good reason. You can see I actually have a netherite sword in my hotbar. I'm not going to show you the name of it or anything right now before I talk about what I've been doing. But yeah, I've been working a lot on this project. And before I actually show it off, I actually wanted to show you the chat. Because Rale right now, while we're not, you know, fighting the Ender Dragon until much later, RaleMaximus has actually gone to the end, and he just built out like 1,000 blocks or something, and found an end city, and has actually found an elytra. And I've made a deal with him, if I open the chat, for if I give him 64 diamonds, he will give me an elytra. So you can see he's already got Sky's to the Limit. He's found one elytra, and I believe he's in the process of finding the second one right now. I don't think this is a spoiler for his episode or anything, because he's currently streaming what he's doing. Yeah, over on, you know, twitch.tv/RaleMaximus, if you do want to check that out. But yeah, I've made a deal, so maybe by the end of this episode I will also have an elytra. But let's go check out this project I've been working on in the nether. So we'll start with the sword I got. It's a netherite sword. It's called... Oh, it doesn't actually have a name because it took 32 levels to name it, of course. Yeah, it's got Smite 5 and Looting 3, and you can probably guess this is for Wither Skeletons. So that's what I've been working on. I've been working on a Wither Skeleton farm, digging out this huge area. This is like maybe a quarter done right now. Yeah, it's Tango Text design. I haven't tested if this still works. I hope it still works. I don't actually know. I have had quite a lot of Wither Skeletons spawning, so I hope it does. I'm gonna, you know, patch up this roof and stuff, make it all flush. Add glass on either side. But yeah, I need to fill in this whole like quarter here with this nether brick stuff, which is actually, it's kind of hard to get. It takes ages. And obviously the walls have to be with glass. This whole side needs to be dug out. It needs to be dug out like 14 more blocks in that direction, which it's taken a very long time. I took my whole netherite pickaxe. I had to go and repair it, which I did do. But yeah, digging out all of this, putting on all this floor, and then the walls and the roof, and then the actual Wither Skeleton collection chamber, I guess it would be. Just a big like row of daylight sensors pretty much all the way down here, and then at one end, probably that end, will be a little hopper section where the skeletons will stand on top of. You kill them, the heads fall into the hoppers and just into a little chest. Kind of a little something like this. Yeah, daylight sensors, some stairs, so the only thing that can actually see me, if I hold F3 and press B, the only thing that can see me over these stairs are Wither Skeletons. So they just spawn in this little section here. I've walked all the way down to the end down there. There's a little hopper collection system. And I get the skulls. And yeah, to make this happen, I needed to slab the whole nether fortress. So pretty much everywhere I run, there's some cobblestone slabs. I think I got every block, but I don't know. The farm doesn't seem as efficient as it could be. So maybe I did miss some, but while just building this, not even using this, I did manage to get 3 Wither Skeleton skulls. So I did actually manage to fight the Wither, and here is the first Wither boss fight. But yeah, let's just fight it around about here. I imagine it's going to be pretty easy. It's not like we're fighting the bedrock Wither, you know, it should be fairly straightforward. Gotta dig out an extra little block so we can actually place the heads on, and then we can get started. Let's drink the strength potion now. It's for 1 minute 30. No, I'll drink it afterwards, actually. I changed my mind. Let's do this. Boop, boop, and here we go. Oh, there it is. Withering Heights. Oh, I hope I can kill it fast enough so it doesn't get out into this area. I really hope. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Smite 5 Netherite Sword. It's quite strong. I don't even think I need to shoot it with a bow. Yeah, okay. That seems easy. Very loud. Oh no, it's going upwards. Come down. Ah, there we go. Half health, and it just comes straight back down. Oh, very simple. Oh, I got the withered head as well. An armored withered head. Huh. I didn't know there was a difference. But yeah, that was pretty easy. I mean, protection 4 netherite armor. Not too bad at all. Pretty unlucky that this open area was here. I don't really want the copper, to be honest. I don't really want most of this. Let's just get rid of that. But yeah, now we have a nether star. I believe we are the first on the server to get a nether star. I may be wrong about that. I'm gonna die. Wow, the wither effect is strong. And while having a beacon is great and all, it's not too useful unless you have the blocks to make the, the tiers out of the beacon tiers. So I either needed a iron, emerald, or gold farm. So I thought I would make an iron farm. But you can't make an iron farm unless you have villagers, so I needed to make a villager breeder. And that is what I've done right down here. Now, there are heads, I will talk about those in a second. Yeah, the villager breeder is the thing. It's here, it's working. I will kill this guy and one more. Sorry, villagers. There we go. If I go through this trapdoor, excuse me, please. They really want to get in here, but you're not allowed. If I go behind here, you can see it's just the design I always make. The beds are here. There's some villagers. Sometimes I glitch out of this glass somehow and end up in this little small area. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often. But yeah, I've blocked up the bed so no more go into there, but they do still keep breeding for some reason. They breed here up to 4 villagers and then stop. I don't know why, but yeah, when there's 4 villagers in here, I come down, I kill 2 of them, and that's why I got loads of heads. And I actually made a prank with those, and I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, getting the villager breeder done meant oh hello zombie, meant I could actually work on the iron farm. So if I go down here, I actually built this on stream. It took a whole stream to build, and by the end of the stream it wasn't actually working. I had to do like 2, maybe 3 hours of troubleshooting to actually get this working. That's why this daylight sensor is here with this piston thing, with these pistons. It's a whole system that keeps the iron farm from working, and it does work. And yeah, it's good. So if I go down here, you'll see I actually have quite a lot of iron. In the bottom chest is a whole bunch of poppies. In the second one is all my iron. You can see I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stacks of iron blocks. That is a lot of iron. And yeah, it works pretty much all day, all night. And there it goes. I also decided to do a little bit more work on the temple, and there's an enderman up there, try not to look at him. But yeah, now the first face is done. You can barely see it from down here, but if I do get a good vantage point, like from right here, you can see that, yeah, the front face is actually completely done. So the sides and the back is what I have to do next, and then the roof, of course, and then the interior where the mob farm will be, the storage system, collection system, the elevators. And yeah, it's still not completely done actually. I was wrong. It still needs lights, so lanterns. It needs to be spawn proofed with carpets and stuff. It needs the acacia, fences and stairs. And then it's done. A lot of work to be done. So one more quick little update. I did a little more mining both in the overworld and in the nether, and I am now certified as the richest on the server with over 102 blocks of diamond. I think this is 102 blocks plus 25, my maths might be wrong, I don't know. But I also have over a stack of netherite scrap, so I've got quite a bit. I think we're going to be good for a while. So, those villager heads. I had the idea to use them for a prank, just place them around in somebody's base and make it look like a really crazy scene had happened. And my original target was actually going to be Mike, because the plan that I tried to do didn't really work out too well. But then I thought, since just placing villager heads isn't really much of a prank, I would actually do something nice with it. I would turn it into a gift, and instead of giving a gift to Mike, which I've already done before, I would instead give a gift to Copper Raven, who has not actually played as much as the other members. So I travelled all the way over to her base, which is actually fairly far away, because she doesn't have a nether portal set up, but that's fine. I had an elytra and some firework rockets, it's all good. And instead of just placing the villager heads on the floor, I made a tiny kind of little scene, you know, just making the villagers kind of talk to each other. I don't know, I didn't think too much about it, but I also placed this chest down, which includes a whole bunch of goodies. You know, some diamonds, a netherite ingot, some glowberries so she can start a farm if that's a thing, and a moss block so we can get infinite moss. It felt good to give her a nice little gift, kind of anonymously, and honestly I kind of want to do it more, so maybe in the next episode we can give gifts to more members of the HearthCraft server. Maybe you guys can comment which members I could give what gifts. I think it could be a pretty cool thing. Maybe 1 gift per episode and 1 prank per episode? Maybe less, maybe more. I'm not too sure. Leave your ideas in the comments. Well, I think that actually might be it for this episode. 2 pranks, well, 1 failed prank, and a wither boss kill. Pretty cool. Well, I guess, hello sheep. I guess that's it for episode 3. I will see you in the next one. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like, be sure to like. If you really like and want to see more like this, be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and see ya!